What's up, YouTube? Hey, check it out. Uncle Mike is going to the Bahamas. Hey, I just booked my room. I think it's like $1,100 for the 4 or 5 days. Shoot. Is this it? I can't even. Yeah. Let's put this up there real quick. I be doing so much stuff, man. We planning a trip with the YouTube people in the comment section and all that type of stuff. It's more business stuff down here. That's why. Ooh, boy, these prices getting bigger and bigger. But anyway, I was on the phone with the lady we doing this trip, and everybody want to make sure I'm there. Don't forget police beat down, y'all. Police beat down. Hey, I want y'all to. I don't know which one of these I want to do. Yeah, we're going. Since I'm talking a lot, people say, "I'll talk to you. Talk too much." 1, 2, 1. Okay, I'm dead. When I don't have the headphones on, I can't tell if y'all hear me, and I'm talking my head off. Anyway, check it out, man. I want you guys to. I did a new song. You guys are the first to hear. That's why I came down here, man. I came down here because I want y'all to hit. It's funny how a song can go from I'm not liking it. I couldn't feel the vibes. I added a couple of little things. Do the track. You leave room for the vocals. Then you do more music and play more instruments and stuff. The keyboards. Y'all couldn't hear the keyboards anyway because it's on a separate. Anyway, so what I did was, what had happened was I wasn't feeling the song, and I had said that in one of the videos. I'm not feeling the song, and so I changed my style of vocals that I wanted to do, and then once I said, okay, it's getting to where I wanted to go. This is the roughest mix I ever let y'all hear, so forget the mix and the mastering and tweaking the vocals and stuff. I just want to let y'all hear it. Oh my God, I'm nervous, y'all. And I'm playing it because once I finish and mix it and master it and I say, okay, this is completed, I want y'all to, I don't know, save this video with this sound, right? And compare it to when I finish and mix it and see if y'all can hear different, or it sounds the same to me. It ain't no big deal. I would love your input on that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know. And haters, you can participate also. Y'all can participate. You know, it's whack. Now that you mix and master it, it's whacker. So check this out, man. Here we go.
If I was the president, man, I'll stand on my word. I own up to my mistake, let the truth be heard. Talk about them fouls, Trump.
Oh my God. I hate when I do that, man. I ain't even click no button.
If I was the president,
from the
man,
top,
I'll stand on my word. I own up to my mistake, let the truth be heard. Talk about them fouls Trump said he would release. Maybe we never seen them, cause one ain't can be you in that piece. I show the people how the whole damn White House work. Ain't gonna hide nothing in the shadows, no dirt. And if it's something I don't get, we gon' vote on that. Cause this power ain't mine, it's the people, and that's a fact. Now tell me why kids getting tossed over that border wall. 13 to the same address, don't that sound off at all? Homeland looking blind, like they don't see the sign. Folks getting fired if they speak or step out of line. We letting strangers claim folks with no ID in hand. And we wonder how the traffickers keep building their plan. But if I was president, I'd flip that script. Random house check, we just looking for the kids, man. If I was the president, the streets would have a voice. We build this thing together, every vote, every choice. I don't know it all, but I never fake the truth. I ask the people every day, what should we do? If I was the president, the streets would have a voice. We build this thing together, every vote, every choice. I don't know it all, but I never fake the truth. I ask the people every day, what should we do? I teach the laws in school from the root to the crown. So when you break one, there's no excuse when they lock you down. People think police gotta read your rights on the spot, but I break it down clear, know the law get got. Yeah, now if you voted for me, that means you share the throne. So we gon' vote on every big decision, not just my own. Tell me why this government even gotta shut down. I put the power in your hand, let the people break it down. What's up with Area 51? What they hiding in there? Tell the truth to the people, stop the secrets and fears. Somebody tell me straight what the VP really do. Do they stand there and smile? We need something brand new. And these so-called rights being flipped in the game. Now the bad guy walks free while they help us get blamed. complain. We gotta help people first, that's the mission I'm on. And if I don't have the answer, we gonna vote till it's gone. If I was the president, I listen before I leap. Ask the people what they want, what they hope, what they need. No more secrets in the dark, no more lies in disguise. We'll stand as one nation, no more hiding the lies. If I was the president, the streets would have a voice. We build this thing together, every vote, every choice. I don't know it all, but I never fake the truth. I ask the people every day, what should we do? If I was the president, the streets would have a voice. We build this thing together, every vote, every choice. I don't know it all, but I never fake the truth. I ask the people every day, what should we do? If I was the president,
I'm thinking about adding some type of solo at the, but it got the song is not growing to a if I was a it's got to be like if I was the president. You know what I'm saying? It don't have that beef where I want it to be beefy at. Does that make sense? I guess. But maybe it's supposed to be a laid-back song or something. I don't know. But I ain't feeling it the way it should be felt. The way I pictured it in my mind. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, my God. I'm letting y'all know. I tried to tell y'all. Oh, my gracious. I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house, and he can't make bail. I'm letting y'all know, man. Real talk, I'm just going to let y'all know. Anyway, y'all know what I'm going to say. Y'all know what Uncle Mike going to say. Shoot. Oh, Diddy, man, you did wrong, and God don't like that. And shame on you for having everybody thinking you the man. And you over here hurting people. So if I was the president, I would tell that judge to stick it to him harder. Hey, Diddy abandoned. It was wait a minute. Were we supposed to be doing this one? Yeah, this is a day ago. We'll do this one right here. Shout out to Mariah Carey, man. She was in Justin Bieber and everything. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. I ain't gonna make y'all wait no more. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Sean Diddy Combs, it looks like you are broken. You literally let it be known that Mariah Carey, Justin Bieber, Clive Davis ghosted rapper after his conviction. Boy, what did you expect? You and your team that you allegedly paid over $20 million for your defense were the only ones thinking you were getting out.
Did y'all see that video of the guy asking Clyde questions about Diddy, and he was like, who? And then he looked at his bodyguard, who he talking about? I would have been like, you know who I'm talking about. Oh my God. Man, get out of here. Come on, man. That thing is loud now, boy. We too loud now. You know me, I'm conscious on the volume. But anyway, this dude right here, boy, Tisha, you looking good right about now, girl. What kind of makeup you using? You doing good. You go, girl. She got herself a microphone.
After his conviction, boy, what did you expect? You and your team that you allegedly paid over $20 million for your defense were the only ones thinking you were getting out. That and the dumb people that you were paying, I don't even think they thought you were getting out. I just think they wanted a check because that's the last time they've eaten that good. Anyway, let's get into this. They said Diddy was so certain his legal team would secure his release, he booked not even a gig, but a whole nationwide victory tour to get his money up, get his stuff. Him and Young Miami. We're probably going to try to like do a little joint concert, right? Maybe they could have Act Bad in the Yams era. You know, the funny thing is, I'm a big fan of Young Miami's music. However, that whole Yams era mess, that was 100% Diddy's team. Now, here's the thing. Let me just go off on this tangent before we get into the whole him being heartbroken about Mariah, Justin Bieber, and Clive. Diddy was great for marketing 20 years ago, but Diddy is falling into like what the problem Kris Jenner's having too. It's not the fact that Kris Jenner ain't one of the illest and realest to ever know how to pimp pop culture out. And her daughters. I'm just saying, some people have said, I don't know, you decide for yourself. But Diddy's problem is your rollout worked in 2000, 2010, maybe even 2015. Since then, after Cassie left you, a lot of people caring about Diddy musically also left. Why would you let a man whose own album bombed and he had some of the best producers and everybody else working on it, why in the world would you let that man be like, yeah, do the Yams era, where nobody out of the 305 knew even what the reference was until somebody had to explain it to us. And then we were like, so Young Miami is dressing like Deion Sanders? A slutty Halloween version of Deion Sanders?
Wow.
Interesting. Whose idea was this? Even literally, he was just trying to keep her busy till his next freak off. You know, Diddy, there's one thing he liked doing. If you look at Cassie or everybody else, even Gina, he likes stalling people's careers. Anyway, he's heartbroken that Mariah, Justin, and Clive ghosted him after the conviction. Let me just say this. Mariah Carey, why on earth would Morocco and Monroe's mommy ever, and I mean ever, put her hat in the ring to defend one gray hair on Diddy's chinny chin chin? Take Mariah Carey's name out of that, because baby, she don't even know J-Lo. You really think she's stepping in to defend J-Lo's ex? Yeah, it ain't happening, right? There is that whole thing with him working with Diddy's label. Well, you know, we'll talk about that anyway. Drew Dixon is suing. Go watch my video on that. We'll talk about it too. They said he's heartbroken at Justin Bieber. Baby, we saw what that Diddy camp did to Justin Bieber. You lucky Justin Bieber wasn't on the stand testifying about what allegedly happened between you and her. Silence is the best thing. You should be happy he's staying quiet. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if Diddy actually did something to Justin Bieber. That's not my point. My point is that Justin was young. Diddy was trying to impress him.
Man, damn, oh, man.
Bush.
I think he did. And I'm just going to, you know what? I think if you got grown men and underage people putting lawsuits out on them, now I mean, I don't know, man. I couldn't put a lawsuit on somebody who I know I'm lying about, saying they took my car or they broke into my house. It was him. I saw him. I'm lying like a champ. Yeah. There's no way in the world, man, that means Diddy give me a Justin. You know, it ain't funny. Yeah, you know, that ain't funny. That's not funny. It ain't funny at all. But Justin, well, and here's the thing. Well, I'm not going to go that far. I think Usher and Justin, they accepted it and said, yeah, if this how the music industry work, I'm still down, because I was curious to see if what men feel like. Ew. It hurt my mouth to just say that.
Happy he's staying quiet. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if Diddy actually did something to Justin Bieber. That's not my point. My point is that Justin was young. Diddy was trying to impress him. I'm sure Justin saw a lot of things that might have been able to corroborate what some of these young ladies were saying, because Diddy liked putting on shows, you know? Diddy liked putting on shows. So, yeah, even though I will say all those people saying that Justin Bieber, and you look at the hit squad, the terror squad is what I call Diddy's escorts. You look at the terror squad in the face, and that band of muggle-born people, I don't think Justin Bieber was too attractive to be on Diddy's roster. Diddy liked to muggle where the wild things are. And I apologize for disrespecting the book Where the Wild Things Are. They were very, very cute. Diddy liked muggle-born escorts. That's all I'm saying. And Clive Davis, well, I understand why Clive Davis ghosted him early on. Remember when they were like, Clive, what'd you think? What you think about what happened with Diddy? And he all of a sudden was like coming out of a restaurant, 3 blind mice. He literally looked at the camera. We just saw you, sir, a couple of weeks ago acting normal. He looked at the camera and said, huh? What? Diddy, what are you talking about? Where am I? Jesus, is that you? And then put in shades, 3 blind mice. I said, no, Clive Davis is not trying to do a Harvey Weinstein. At first I thought Clive was doing it so Diddy could be like, so he could maybe be like, yo, my name's Bennett's not in it. Now looking at the way they threw Diddy to the dogs and all this other stuff, because you can't tell me there weren't a bunch of other people involved. After they threw Diddy to the dogs, that's when I was like, oh, maybe that was Clive signaling to Diddy, don't come around here, don't ask me for ish, you ain't getting ish, just leave.
Right, they know how the game works. Come on, man, you know how the game works. You the one get caught, you keep your mouth shut. You the one in jail. Hey, we gonna do the best we can. Trust me. It's like a code, y'all. I'm letting y'all know this. It's like a code of the streets. It's code of when you go to jail, you on that side. You need to have faith that your boys on this side is doing everything we can to help you. You already know that because we can't talk on the phone. That's why I was saying that was some bull. That was that bull. Bullshit. That was bull when they were saying that Diddy was on the phone talking about hide the pizza boxes. Oh, come on, man. Who don't know that all the phones in the jails are tapped? Who don't know that? Who don't know? Who don't know? Who don't know? Who don't know that the phones are tapped? Who don't know? Who don't know that, man? Come on, man. Get out of here, man. Man, get out of here. Hey. I'll go home. I like that round sound.
That's when I was like, oh, maybe that was Clive signaling to Diddy, don't come around here, don't ask me for ish, you ain't getting ish, just leave me alone if you know what's good for you. Anyway, they said, let's get into this article. The glittering world of celebrities often built on fleeting friendships and strategic alliances. But and people standing in the corner diddling with themselves, beating up people, and then demanding that person spread stuff on their chest that came from another man. Anyway, right? But what happens when the music stops and the spotlight turns into a harsh interrogation light? Sean Diddy Combs is finding out the hard way. That's right. Don't nobody love a loser. Don't nobody love a jailbird. Ain't nobody sticking by your side. Except for the people that you have on payroll. And probably Young Miami. I will say this, right? I will say this. I don't care what anybody says. Diddy is keeping Young Miami close because he looks at that as the only way that he can get a comeback when he gets out. Think about it. Young Miami's still gonna be popular. Her Instagram's still gonna be popping. Young Miami already proved, she says that she is taken and she's standing by her man. Gina's the real dummy because you doing all this for your best friend. Your best friend is still with the same girl that cursed you out, called you a racial slur, and said you would be on your knees for her in 3, 2, 1 if Diddy said so. I don't know. Maybe that's what Gina's into. But Young Miami, right? Young Miami still has power and fame, and she is a celebrity. Unlike Gina, who can't do nothing but bring Diddy some hot food from the Whole Foods bar, Young Miami can she can literally, I don't think Diddy's ever gonna be on and popping anymore, but Young Miami can give him a platform. Them going out for date night, showing up on red carpets together, he will use her to rehabilitate his image. And I think that is very generous to give a man that prior to his downfall was literally making a fool of you. So again, Diddy knows how to pick generous-hearted people. They said some of the biggest names he once called friends, Mariah, Justin, and Clive Davis, seemed to have vanished into the air. What about his billionaire baby daddy, Ron Burkle? That's godfather to the kids. Maybe Ron Burkle's helping with bills. Listen, they said, did they truly ghost Diddy when he needed them most? Or is it simply the tragic, inevitable rhythm of a superstar's fall? ghosted him, and I would too. I mean, there's friendship. And then there's like, you got a man act conviction. I mean, at this point, Diddy is lucky that Baby Love is talking to him. Let's be real.
Whoa.
They said while Sean asked the court for compassion, some of his nearest famous acquaintances were completely absent. Many of the Tinseltown's notable figures, such as Beyonce, Beyonce already said she ain't friends with Diddy. Justin Bieber and music boss Clive Davis have apparently ghosted him after the recent conviction. They all had close personal business connections with Diddy. None of these previous associates provided statements of support for his sentencing. These are people who built their careers alongside him, but when it mattered most, they all disappeared. Or they knew that mess was true. I'm just saying. I mean, honestly, you expect Beyonce to put Remy, Sir, and Blue Ivy's lunch money, or with them, their private auction money on the line? Do you think Alex Spiro's letting his clients go anywhere close to them? They said that the report calls the situation the ultimate Hollywood snub, and a profession where open support often holds great importance. Keeping quiet sends a very strong signal. They said in this business, silence isn't neutral. Silence means you're toxic. And right now, Diddy is radioactive. Likewise, performers once part of Diddy's inner circle, like Justin Bieber and Beyonce, have reportedly remained silent through the entire scandal. They said some articles suggest that Clive Davis, who many long saw as one of Diddy's advisors, has now stepped away. The piece even took a playful jab, captioning a picture of Davis with the line, "It's Mr. Davis to you now, Diddy." Yeah, so listen. Diddy. They said that Diddy's staff was so confident that he genuinely thought he'd get out with time served. The lawyers promised him. Listen, let me tell you something, right? Yeah. I will just say this. I also think one of the reasons, I think if Diddy had just gotten convicted of purely prostituting without the violence and without the weirdo stuff, I think people would still be by his side, because at the end of the day, a lot of people don't look at getting prostitutes as a big deal. But when you look at the aggregating factors, well, it's like I've said all the time, the only people Diddy has staying by his sides are the losers on YouTube that was eating off of him. And now that Diddy has put that food on hold, they probably like praying to the rain god and the demon god to get Diddy out so they can buy. You know what? Let me just stop. The whole point of the matter is Diddy's crew right now is only a bunch of losers. And the gag is that Diddy would have never been associated with any of these losers' parts. So I'm glad these losers felt like they was in the cool cloud now. And now they can just go with their demon king and go back to being losers. And the people that really have things going for them, the people that Diddy really wanted by his side, baby, yeah, blocked. Do not disturb, and just wait in a year. People gonna be making memes laughing about it. Again, are you gonna be standing next to Diddy next to a red carpet in 4 years? That's the problem, because the people that Diddy got in this corner, baby, he don't even want to even be in the same zip code with them. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye. Oh my gracious, boy. The Tisha be full thing. She yawning. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of prep beforehand and afterhand, man. I'm doing a YouTube course. Uncle Mike try to do too much stuff, man. I wish I was 2 or 3 people, man, teaching people how to edit and doing all this stuff, man. On the next song I'm gonna be playing drums. I play drums too. I got a full drum set back there that's collecting dust like a champ. Shout out to the comment section, man. I'm trying to change my format around. I'll talk about the comment section at the end. Shout out to all my enders. There's some comments, man, that almost had me in tears, man. As y'all such beautiful people in the comment section, man, and they telling me where y'all watching from. And all this good stuff, man. And I think that I remember I used to walk around and ask people, do you think it's more good people in the world or more bad people in the world? And this was a study done on a, with a like a network marketing group. And the point that they was making is the people you hang around or what you think in your mind is what comes to light or comes to your world. So if you think it's more bad people in the world, more bad people come to you. And I couldn't believe that it's a lot of people in this world that will answer, it's more bad people in the world. What? How can you say that, man? If that's the case, it'll be twice as many jails. There's more buildings where people can work at. I think there are more people to go to church than people that saying that all people in church is good, but it's more people to try to do good and try to do right than bad. And I got maybe one or two people that came with the best answer, and they said, well, it all depends on what you call good and what you call bad. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Explain. Because, you could call a person a bad person if, they like stealing from their job, right? If you steal money or things that's very valuable, like the computers or something from your job, are you a bad person? Or you just stealing from somebody you know is rich? Or if you just steal a box of paper clips or one pencil or pen or a sheet of paper that it ain't yours, but it came from the job, and you taking this pen because your kids need utensils for school, instead of you going out and buying them, that's stealing. So is that a good person or a bad person? Point well made. You're right. You're right. So when I ask that question, it's up to you to decide on what you determine is where the line is drawn for good and bad. And then wherever your line is drawn at, then you decipher, is it more good people in this world or more bad people in this world? And I think that's a real good evaluation so you can start understanding self. Once you start understanding self first, the sky's the limit. I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house and he can't make bail. Neighbors scared stiff, won't retrieve they ball. When they bounce over Diddy gate, they don't call. I need to learn the words, y'all, because I might be doing a show, man. And maybe if I just sing along with the thing. I know one thing, we're gonna be shooting some videos in the Bahamas. So if y'all want to go to the Bahamas, y'all need to holler at your boy. Holler at your boy, man. Let's work something out, man. I think it's like a round trip total airline and everything, probably about $2,000 or something. I don't know. So y'all, hey, you want to go? It's May. We January, February, March, April, May. Is it March? It's March. January, February, March. Yeah, that's how I remember. It's in March we leaving. So you got time. You got plenty of time. Yeah. So if you want to go, hang out with the Uncle Mike. I already got my ticket. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.